guys, it's Pup. Smash Ultimate's DLC has been downright amazing, but sadly, it's come to an end. With Sora being the final character, Fighter Pass 2 is finally over, and with that, Smash Ultimate is finally over. And honestly, it's been a ride. I already made a video talking about Fighter Pass 1, so obviously, I'm going to do one about Fighter Pass 2 as well. So today, I'm going to go over my thoughts on all 6 characters from Fighter Pass 2. Let's smash. Oh wait, that sounds weird. The Fighter Pass started off with Min Min from the ARMS series. Min Min wasn't the most exciting pick in the world, but she still made a lot of sense. That's kind of how the whole Fighter Pass is to me. Now Min Min was kind of a snooze since it was just boring to get 2 first-party characters in a row. First Byleth, then Min Min. It was kind of boring, but it is what it is, I guess. We were eventually going to get an ARMS character, and since they ran out of time for the base game, it makes perfect sense for Min Min to be DLC instead. Even though I'm not a big fan of ARMS, they fit right at home in Smash, and their springy arms provide some really unique gameplay, which is why I really like Min Min. She's a really fun character. I like her able to switch your arms. It just gives you your choice to play, which is what I like in a character. You can play defense, offense, long range, short range. There's lots you can do. Min Min had a great reveal trailer too. It wasn't very suspenseful since you knew it was Min Min from the beginning, but it was still great because of the amazing animation. And it was just such a fun trailer with Kirby and Captain Falcon eating the ramen. It was just so fun. Min Min's stage is like okay, I guess. It's just a standard battlefield but with annoying boost things on the side. It's just an annoying stage. I'm not really a fan. The music, however, is great. I've always loved ARMS music, so it's great to see some get into Smash, and it really adds a lot to Min Min. Overall, Min Min is kind of a boring pick like I said before, but she's still fun enough. 4 out of 5. The second fighter is Steve from Minecraft. Oh my gosh! A lot of guys already know this, but Steve was always my most requested, my most wanted character for Smash since I first played Smash. So yeah, Steve getting in the game is basically a dream come true for me. I mean, Minecraft's literally my favorite game of all time, so yeah, this was best case scenario for me. And I'm happy to say he's exactly what I wanted him to be. Steve's moveset is just so creative, unique, and inventive. It just feels like he's straight out of Minecraft. And I know people say that for a lot of characters, but it's especially true with Steve, okay? Trust me. My only small complaint with him is his recovery, as it's kind of hard to control. I always just glide down, but that's probably just me sucking at the game. Steve probably has my favorite costumes in the game. I love that they included Alex, the other mobs, and already existing Minecraft skins. It's just chef's kiss. As a Minecraft fan, this is just amazing. Now, Steve's trailer is also pretty good. It's very suspenseful, as you have no idea who's going to come out of the dark. And then it's just hilarious when it gets revealed as Steve from Minecraft, and then Mario just gets blown up. And the rest of the trailer is also great, by showing off all his moves and all his alternate costumes like a trailer should be. And Steve's stage is also just amazing. I love how you can play on all the different biomes. And it's just a really cool stage. I like how the background changes from night to day. There's all the mobs. It's a really good stage. The thing I'm mainly disappointed in with Steve, it's his music selection. I've talked about before how much I love the Minecraft soundtrack, so it's a disappointment to see no music from the main game in Smash. All we got was music from the spin-offs. Now don't get me wrong, the spin-off music is still good, but it just sucks to see there's no standard Minecraft music. I get that standard Minecraft music is like too slow and doesn't really fit Smash, but still it's a bit disappointing because of how much I love Minecraft music. But anyways, Steve is so amazing, and one of my favorite characters in all of Smash, so he definitely gets a big whopping 5 out of 5, no question. Next up we got Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. This pick really surprised me. I wasn't expecting another Final Fantasy character, especially not Sephiroth. I mean, I didn't even know who he was before this, but still. But to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of Sephiroth's inclusion. It just feels really, really unnecessary, especially since we got Sora later in the pass. It's just so unnecessary to have 2 Final Fantasy characters in one pass. And I know Sora isn't a Final Fantasy character, but he basically counts. Kingdom Hearts is just Final Fantasy, but with Disney. But yeah, Sephiroth is cool. Sephiroth would be way cooler if we didn't get Sora, but since we have Sora, Sephiroth just feels pointless. But anyways, I still think Sephiroth is cool, and it's great to see more villains. Moving on to his trailer, he probably had my favorite trailer. It had the shock factor. It was very suspenseful, and it was just great to see him destroy everyone. It was entertaining, shocking, it was just a great trailer. Now honestly, I'm not a big fan of his moveset. It feels kind of generic for me. It's just a standard sword fighter moveset, except this time, the sword is long. Now, I'm probably very uneducated about this topic, so feel free to flame me in the comments, but I'm not a big fan of Sephiroth, to be honest. Now, let's move on to his stage. Sephiroth's stage is really good. The background is just magnificent, just like all the explosions. It tells a story. It's a great stage. Now, the music selection is a bit small, but it's still good that we finally got more than 2 Final Fantasy songs, so take what we can get. Overall, Sephiroth is a bit unnecessary, especially that we have Sora, and his moveset isn't the most unique for me, but he's still an okay addition, so I'll give him a 3 out of 5. I'm not a big fan. The fourth character, or characters, is Pyra and Mythra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They were just a meh pick for me, just like Min Min. Like, they make complete sense, since the Xenoblade 2 fighter was planned for the base game, but since I never actually played Xenoblade 2, I just didn't really care for them initially. However, I actually really enjoyed them. I was just really surprised by them. I really enjoy the gimmick of being able to change between Pyra and Mythra. It provides really unique gameplay, even though I only ever play as Pyra because I don't really like Mythra, but it's still a cool feature. I can't really say much about Mythra since I never used her, but Pyra is just so much fun. She's so much fun to use. Now the reveal trailer isn't that good in my opinion. It's probably the worst one besides Byleth. It's kind of a swerve. You think it's gonna be a new Xenoblade thing or something, but it's like, psych, it's actually Smash. The trailer just felt very obvious and boring to me. I kind of knew it was Smash because I didn't think they were gonna do another Xenoblade thing. It was just a way too long and boring trailer for me. Now Pyra and Mythra's stage is actually really good in my opinion. It's on the top of some dragon thing, and it's like flying around like the world or whatever. The background's really nice. It's a really nice stage. And the music selection is also really good. I haven't played much Xenoblade, so I'm not too familiar with the music, but from what I've heard, oh my gosh, it's so good. Such good music. Now overall, Pyra and Mythra aren't a very exciting pick for me, but they're still really fun and really surprise me, just like Min Min. I would probably care more if I played Xenoblade, but they're still really good. I'll give them a 4 out of 5. The fifth character is Kazuya from Tekken. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, because last time I butchered it. Kazuya makes a lot of sense. I'm not a big fan of his gameplay. It's just way too slow for me, and I just really don't like the playstyle. I don't know how to explain it, it's just, I really don't like it. And it's kind of surprising for me, because I really like heavies, but I just really don't like Kazuya's gameplay. I don't know. And even though I've never played Tekken, he definitely deserves to be in Smash. I just personally don't really care for his moveset. Now let's move on to his trailer. His trailer is pretty good. It starts with the reveal like right away, which I actually really like because it just gets right into the action. It just starts with him beating people up, and it's just hilarious to see him throw everyone into the lava. It probably shouldn't be, but I guess I'm just kind of crazy. And Kazuya actually has really good costumes too, especially his suits. The suits are just so drippy, oh my gosh. Kazuya's stage is also really good. It's kind of like Terry's stage, but with a few differences. And it's just really good theming. It's just really good. The music selection is also just spectacular. It's probably the best music selection out of any of the DLCs, because of just how many songs there are. I think there's like 50 songs or something. It's just a great selection. Overall, Kazuya is a good choice, but I personally just don't really care for his moveset more. Like before with some other picks, I would probably care more if I played more Tekken, but I'm just not a huge fan of the moveset, so sadly, I'm gonna have to give him a 3 out of 5. The final character is Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and wow, I can't believe he's actually in the game. I'm still mind blown by this. I'll admit it, I was kind of a Sora denier. I really wanted him in, but I just really doubted it because Disney and stuff, you know, copyright. It just seemed very, very unlikely for me, and I'm glad I was wrong. It just seemed really impossible. And this is just a great end to the Fighter Pass. I couldn't see a better ending than literally the most requested character ever. Now, I'll be honest, Sora is still a tiny bit disappointing for me. It's just without Disney, Sora just isn't really that special. He just feels like a normal anime sword fighter, kind of. I mean, he's still unique in some ways, but without Disney, he's just not as special. I get that Disney can't be included, but it takes away a big part of Sora, and he just doesn't feel the same. Anyway, Sora's moveset is still really fun. I expected it to just be a normal, boring sword fighter moveset that I wouldn't really like, but it's actually really fun and inventive, and I just really like it. His neutral special's pretty good. You can switch between a Fireball, Thunder Strike, and Freeze. And I also love his side B. It's kind of like Bayonetta, but not as overpowered. He just has a really fun moveset, and he's one of my favorite DLC fighters to play as. Sora's trailer is also just beautiful. It's a perfect tribute to Ultimate by referencing the first trailer and showing all the fighters as trophies. And the music is just so majestic. It's just such a good trailer. Probably one of the best trailers out of all of them. You know, Sora's stage is also pretty good. It's a traveling stage, and the background is just so pretty. I especially love the glass window. It's just so nice. It's like a bit lazy as a stage. I was kind of wanting more, but it's still a really good stage. The biggest disappointment for me with Sora is his music. It's a good selection, don't get me wrong, but it's just strange that there's only songs from Kingdom Hearts 1. It would have been nice to have songs from Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 as well. It's just kind of weird to me. But overall, Sora is just the perfect end to Smash Ultimate, and he's also just a really fun character. Definitely 5 out of 5. So at the end of the day, here's my ranking of the 6 characters. 6, Sephiroth. 5, Kazuya. 4, Min Min. 3, Pyra Mythra. 2, Sora. And 1, my boy Minecraft Steve. So anyways, those are my thoughts on Fighter Pass 2. Feel free to tell me some of your opinions in the comments, and please don't blame me for some of my dumb opinions. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace!